Yes, people, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. I go by the name of Liam. That is a light switch. And today we have a Manchester United update for you. Victor Gyokeres. This whole transfer talk has been back and forth more times than a game of tennis. First of all, he was never coming to United because we lost the Europa League. Then he was coming even though there was no Champions League football. Then he was 99% secured to United. Then his preferred destination was Arsenal. And now there's another update. So it was on Saturday we were told that he only wanted Arsenal and Manchester United only had a chance if Arsenal said no. But now, Record in Portugal, the same news outlet that broke the news about him being linked to Arsenal, have said that Arsenal have frozen their interest in him. So they have said Arsenal have frozen talks with Victor Gyokeres. Apparently they're getting a little bit frustrated about the 80 million fee that's being demanded. They don't want to pay it. They think he's worth less. And yeah, because of this, apparently they've frozen talks, which has moved Sesko back to their first choice. I mean, I feel like they're messing around a little bit. They're being linked to one person, then they're not offering, and then they're linked to someone else, and then they freeze talks. Like, what is going on? Send an offer to a striker. Just sign somebody. So then the rest of us can fight over the scraps. We can see who's left, and we don't need to worry. Because at the moment, Victor Gyokeres, Sesko, Etatike, Osimhen, Mateta, there's so many strikers being linked to everybody. Obviously Liam Delap, but that's done now. Like, somebody just sign somebody so we can remove that striker from the list and then we can see who's left. Because Manchester United are obviously not looking to buy a striker right now. They're ready to start talks, but actually make a deal, it's going to be a while. So for us, it helps if other people take strikers out of the equation so there's less to choose from. Personally, what I want to know is, as Manchester United fans, if Arsenal sign Sesko and Gyokeres becomes an option again, are we going to take it? Are we happy to sign him now that we know we're his second choice? I know Barada's saying he only wants to sign players who want to play for Manchester United. Is that being hypocritical if we then sign Gyokeres? Don't get me wrong. Out of everybody I just named, Gyokeres is my first choice. He's the best player in that list, and he's the one who suits us the most. He's played with Amorim before. He's played in the system. The system was built for him. So if we get anybody to lead our attack, personally, I think he would do the best job. However, because he said he's chosen Arsenal, is the damage done? Should we still go for him? Would you be happy if we signed him? That's what I want to know. So let me know your thoughts, guys. Leave a comment on this video. Let me know if you're still happy for Gyokeres or not. Bryan Mbeumo, he has done an interview for Sky Sports and not at a football match. He was actually at the Canadian Grand Prix, Formula 1, where he got interviewed on the pit lane, I think, or somewhere around there. I'm not really a Formula 1 guy, but he did get interviewed. He got congratulated on the season last year. He said it was the best season of his career so far. He spoke about Thomas Frank. He was very complimentary about his ex-manager. Said he wishes him the best of luck at Spurs and he can see him doing very well there. But he didn't hint in any way that he would also be there with him. It was almost yeah, he's going to Spurs, he'll do well there, I wish him the best of luck. And then that was it. But that is good, because lots of news reports today are saying that Manchester United is still very confident they can get this deal done. We're still his preferred destination, apparently. And as soon as the transfer window opens, we're going to be looking to get this deal finalised. So hopefully, as soon as the window opens, we do see a here we go. Bryan Mbeumo to Manchester United. It's been a long time coming. There's been a few bumps in the roads, but hopefully we get all that done. There has also been reports today that Spurs are looking at other players. Wissa from Brentford is also one. He's a player I would like at United. But if Spurs want him, they can have him. Also, on the Bryan Mbeumo news, it was told that Spurs accelerated their option to sign Tell from Bayern Munich after hearing that Mbeumo only wanted United. So apparently it was going to be one or the other. And when they found out about Mbeumo, they just put their foot to the floor and got Tell over the line. He is going to be a full-time Spurs player now after his loan last season. So from a Man United perspective, it's all good news, all very positive. Where do you guys see this one going? Do you think we'll get this one done sooner or later? Do you think we'll get Mbeumo as our next signing? Or are we going to look for a striker first and then go back to him? Hopefully we just get them all done ASAP, because there's still a risk that other clubs could jump in and poach them. Manchester United have apparently started talks with Mbeumo Martinez from Aston Villa. It does also mean that Onana has been told he can leave. However, moving him on seems to be a big, big problem. It's not an easy task to take on at all. I don't think he's going to want to go. I think for the money he's on, he's just not going to get that anywhere else. He was asked about his career this week, and he replied with, who knows, basically. He said, will I be at United? Who knows? I don't know. So he has obviously been told by Manchester United that he can leave. I think Man United's preference is that he leaves. As a new manager coming in, same as everyone else has done pretty much, you want to sign your own goalkeeper. Same as Ten Hag did, same as Pep did. Everybody likes their own goalkeeper, and he's not Amarin's goalkeeper. Same as Eric Ten Hag did. He obviously signed him, getting rid of De Gea, which was ludicrous at the time, and probably one of the biggest mistakes he made. However, as a new manager, you have the right to bring in your own goalkeeper, especially if the goalkeeper you're using has made the mistakes that Onana made last season. So nobody can blame him for looking to get his own goalkeeper. I think the big block at the moment is getting rid of him. He's obviously on good wages. He hasn't really put himself in the shop window recently with his performances. So finding a club for him who are willing to pay for him and pay his wages is going to be very difficult. I don't actually know how we go on getting that done. He's not really the type of keeper we can bring in a new goalkeeper and move him to number 2, because his wages, too much to be sat on a bench. With the Mbeumo Martinez news, if we have actually open talks as being reported, I personally would like him. Only bad thing is, if we sign him, he's going to miss the first 3 games of a Premier League campaign because he got a red card against Manchester United. So this is pretty much Man United summed up. They get a goalkeeper sent off in their last game of the season. They then sign that goalkeeper, so his 3-match ban all gets carried out in a Man United kit. Like, that doesn't happen in any other club. It's just Man United, isn't it? So yeah, if we do sign him, I would be happy. I think he's a very good goalkeeper. I think he's better than what we've got now. He's still pretty young in terms of goalkeeping age. So I would be happy for him to come. We have been linked to other people. Obviously, Costa in Portugal would be my first choice. But if he's not available or the money's not there, then Martinez is not a bad replacement. So yeah, what do you guys think this one's going to happen? What am I trying to say? How do you guys see this one going? Who do you think we'll bring in? Do you think we'll bring in a goalkeeper? Or will we have another 6 months of Onana? Comment below, let me know. Drop a like on this video. If you're new here, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.